All right. Here we go. Our first installment of our review packet videos. All right. Starting with number one. So number one talks about how data represents the number of sales in a 6-week period. All right. Find the mean, median, and mode. Remember, let's just review real quick. Mean is the average. All right. Median is the middle when our numbers are arranged from smallest to largest, and mode is the one that occurs the most. Mode sounds like most to me. All right, well, I can tell you right now that my mode is going to be 16 since 16 appears twice. All right, the mean is our average, so to find the average between some numbers, remember I add them up and divide by the number of numbers that I have. Okay, so I have what? 6 numbers. So I add all these up and I'll divide by 6. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to do that 1 second. I got 90. I'm going to divide that by 6 to get a mean of 15. The median is a little bit different. I want to rearrange these numbers from smallest to largest. All right, so I'll rearrange it using 10, 12, 14, 16, 16, 22. Okay, and then the median is just the middle, all right, value. So what I like to do, if you recall from our notes, I just scratch off one at the beginning and the end. Beginning and end. Beginning and end. So remember, when this happens, I want to find, the middle or the average between our two middle numbers. So I want to find the average between 14 divided by 2. Well, I mean, we should know right away that the middle of 14 and 16. The reason I showed this work here was just in case our number, let's say our numbers were 14 and 18. Then I would actually have to do the math a little bit. But I know that 15 is in the middle of those two numbers. So 15 is our median as well. Look at that. In this case, our mean and our median are the exact same. Is that always going to be the case? No, it will not. No, it will not. Just worked out for this problem. All right. Find the mean of these values, assuming the first three. Hold on. There's no values. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Here we go. So, find the mean, assuming the first 3 values are worth 4 times as much as the last 3. Okay. So, this is a weighted mean. All right. So, what that tells me is that I need to go like this. Okay. So, if they're worth 4 times as much, that's going to look like this. There we go. 2 times 4 plus 6. 6 times 4 plus 10 times 4, and then the last 3 are just worth 1. Now I want to divide by my weights. I have 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay? All right, let me compute that. Right, so after all that total, I got 138 divided by 15. 138 divided by 15 equals 9.2. So that would be our weighted mean using these parameters. Sorry that took so long to get through that one. All right, let's try these next 2. Okay, simplify. So all we need to do is distribute. Okay, distribute this -5 because it's attached to the parentheses. Now, a common mistake right away would be to do 2 minus 5 and get 3 times x minus 6. Unfortunately, that's not correct, all right? Order of operations, I'm going to do subtraction and addition last, okay? So I would do this last. I need to take care of the parentheses first, including that stuff that's attached to the parentheses. So I need to distribute that -5 inside the parentheses. Now I can take care of the 2 on my like terms to get -5x plus 32. That's it. There's not going to be a real answer for it. There's no x equals this. Okay. Next one here, I got a binomial times a binomial. which means we're going to have to FOIL. X times x gives me x squared. X times negative 5 gives me negative 5x. Distribute negative 2x. And negative 2 times negative 5 gives me positive 10. Combine my like terms here. X squared minus 7x plus 10. And that's it. And that's it. And that is it. That's it. All right, this one is similar, okay? Except I have a binomial times a trinomial, so 2 terms times 3. All right, so I'm going to have to do the double distribute. So I got to distribute twice. So here we go. I'm going to distribute 2x to everything. So 2x times x squared gives me 2x to the third. 2x times negative 4x gives me negative 8x squared. And 2x times 2 gives me positive 4x. Let's go green. And I just multiply 1 to everything. So 1 times x squared gives me x squared. 1 times negative 4x gives me negative 4x. And then plus 2. Remember when I did this, when I taught you guys this, I did this so that you can add straight down. All right, if I add straight down, I get 2x to the third. I got negative 8 and positive x squared, so I get negative 7x squared. My 4x's cancel out. Okay, and then I just get plus 2. And that would be our simplified answer. I'm going to stop this video here and then pick up on the next one.